this is the last episode of the year of Horror Research 30. Like it's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. It's been a long fucking year too. Great year. There's been a lot of ups and downs, of course. That happens in life and in everything else. But overall, it's been a great year and met a lot of great people. Built some relationships with others that I've had relationships with, other good friends and all that, stronger relationships. And all of them couldn't be here, of course. But it's just awesome, man. And I'm so fucking excited to do this tonight. Like, I've never fucking done a list. I've never done a countdown list. Talked about it plenty of times. And just never did it. But this year, I did it, guys. I got a list and I got some guys that come on and discuss it with me. I'm gonna bring them on one by one. I'm gonna start off with, you know him and you love him, and he's back. And the reason I'm gonna start off with him is because it was the end of last year. I was like, yo, 2023, James, I'm fucking doing the letterbox all year for all the movies that I watch and review and everything. And what else did I say? I said a bunch of other shit that I didn't do. I didn't do that either. I lasted until about February, March.
And you're going to do the list. You're going to do the list. Every month, you're going to have a top movie of the month. We had a whole bunch of plans. Yeah, we had ideas.
And it just fell through. But I am fucking with Letterboxd again, people. I'm going to do it again. But with the help of a very good friend, he could be a bit snobbish, but a very good friend. He was like, why don't you do this, 30? Because you watch a lot of fucking movies anyway. The movies that you plan on watching, just put them on your Letterboxd list after you watch them and watch. So that's what I'm going to start doing. So I can build it up. I can do the movies for my week as far as when the pod movies for the week. Boom, because I'm already going to know those after the wheel spun, which there will be a wheel spun tonight for the kickoff for 2024 with Horror Research 30. And there will be an announcement later on tonight as well for the kickoff of Popcorn and Pints. We're on the same fucking network. And I mean, two of us are on the show, so why the fuck not? And then last but not least, listen. I gotta tell you guys this one. How we got him here. So Mr. Manhattan was over at a carnival, and
we stole him from a circus.
there was someone in a circus, and not only was he in a circus, but he was locked in a cage. I don't know why. I feel like I know why. I mean, me and him are about the same complexion, so like that's why. But again, I don't know. And so yeah.
So what you're saying really is he didn't have the absurdity he wanted from the circus, so he found this circus, and as a white savior I came in and plucked him into the world of absurdity.
That sounds very sexual, so I'm not gonna say that.
I didn't say fucked him, I said plucked.
Too close. You're still close.
People could take
too close to comfort.
Plucking is anything else. But what happened was Mick found him and Mary rescued him. She said, Mick, you can keep him. Mick got all happy. Okay. And now we have Paul.
Don't say a white guy can keep
No, he doesn't own him like that.
No. He's gonna be my Guatemalan pool boy.
Boom.
Thank you again for that, Mick. I'm very grateful for all that.
Keep him.
It's all in the days of the white savior, I guess.
Happy New Year, bro.
I've assumed this role.
Happy New Year in America, at least.
Godzilla was the movie of the year.
I haven't seen
Shout
Godzilla
out to Gio.
Yet, and
I have not.
Technically, I read a horror. It could have been.
But I mean, there's heart. There's definitely like it stands up in horror for sure. Huh. But I know he's not Guatemalan.
Well, no. Tonight he is. Tonight he's Guatemalan.
Thank you, Matt.
He's ending the year Guatemalan.
I love Matt's loyalty to you so much. That's just like that motherfucker.
And he's starting the year fresh Honduran again. That's all.
Yes.
And Gio, I do want you to pay attention to these lists, man. I'm sorry. I should have reached out to you earlier because I meant to have you on and just, you already know how my brain works, man. Oh, look at this. Search 30 was first. Good fucking job, man. You keep doing that.
Godzilla was a Facebook user. Yeah, Facebook user said Godzilla was the movie of the year. I
want to see it.
It wasn't number one on my list.
See it yet?
It was number two on my list.
I have a question.
No,
actually, I'm gonna put it in the private chat.
Ooh,
it's 2 inches.
But I'll give it to her 3 times, so it's still 6 inches as far as I'm concerned. Fuck you.
I am built like an Arizona iced tea can. Maybe towards the end.
I was only saying it just because of that. Right there.
Well, all right. So since somebody did bring up Godzilla, yes. So for the next 15 weeks to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the first Godzilla film coming out and the massive box office of Godzilla -1, and also the upcoming Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire, we will be doing for the next 15 weeks, watching every Godzilla film and having an in-depth look at it. It will be about 3 films a week for the most part. That's kind of the average. And I think then it picks up on 2. And yeah, we're going to do an in-depth look all the way through to New Empire. We're also going to cover Monarch, the first season. So
to follow along, I might watch them all too. I like the Godzilla movies.
Yeah,
I'm down to do that.
So it starts this week. We should have it up towards the end of the week. It's going to be pre-recorded, so it'll be up on the Scene Snobs YouTube channel, so you can go check it out there.
Bam. Damn. I just felt like I was like, look, Godzilla was mentioned, gotta plug. But so yes, we are gathered here tonight to do a streaming list. Or well, we're doing a top 5 with honorable mentions if you have any. It wasn't required, but so the lists are top 5 2023 streaming, top 5 2023 theater release. And with theater release, that doesn't mean you had to see it in theaters. All that means is it had to be released in theaters. That's it. That's only criteria. And then top 5 overall and bottom 5 overall. The only rule with these is first time watch this year. It does not matter what year they came out. It does not matter how many times you watched any of these movies this year. They just have to be a first time. Excuse me, just a first time watch this year. Of course, the 2023 movies are a first time watch. And of course, for certain lists, movies can, overlap, jump around, and all that shit. But I meant to have this cool pop-up thing for you guys. OBS fucked up, and that's not going to happen. I will have something on TikTok for you guys as far as, like, once all my lists are done, TikTok and all that, them short shit, you guys are going to get them instead. And
I tried to set that, made all my lists on a program, I did hotline, like, all graphics and everything, and I put it on OBS as a pop-up. Then I hit the eyeball to make it pop up. It wouldn't pop up. I was like, why aren't you showing the fucking list, you piece of garbage? Pissed me off. So now I gotta look at my phone.
Happy New Year, Samantha. Yo,
ask
fucking Mick. I was working on this shit all fucking day, right? All fucking day between watching football.
For like 3 hours when I was looking
watching football, watching movies. I was watching movies all week just to get some movies caught up, for this list. But watching movies and all this other shit, and then watching football, and then I'm working on this all day. And as I'm getting to the tail end of it, is when it just decides to just say, you know what, Sturdy, fuck you. But you know what? I'm not mad about it because it always makes a funny fucking story. And it's how I'm ending the year. So it means I'm going to start the year out even better. And I'm excited for it. Remember my first episode that was supposed to come out, guys, that I told you about? My very first episode that's supposed to come out. I was recording this little recorder thing, which actually, I think I have it right here.
Your hat is so perfect, Mick. I can't get over it. I should have dressed up for New Year's.
I do.
Stop it.
This some bitch right here. This is funny. I have this up here. So this little recorder right here was supposed to be record my very first episode of Horror Research 30. And typical guy, you just plug it in. You don't read the directions. You don't even read the fucking thing. You just on, off, record, go. And that's exactly what I did. And, so we were going to ScareCon, which is out near Syracuse. For those of you, I'm just telling you guys, I'll just say Syracuse, New York. About 2 hours from us, more or less. Hour and a half, 2 hours. We're going out there. I bring this. I'm like, yo, let's record, make it a first episode. We'll talk about going to the con, this, that, and the third. Then we'll record on the way back, maybe at the con. Record on the way there. stop to go take a pee break, then get to the con, record on the way home. Get home to set it up, plug it in. I'm like, yeah, guys, I'm gonna get this shit set up, all excited. I may even made a few Facebook posts about it. Come to find out, guys. So I'd go there, turn it on, hit record, and just turn it off. I never fucking hit save. Ever. So I didn't have shit for the supposed episode 1, but I'm so happy that fucking happened. I am so fucking happy that happened because it was just, it's hilarious to me now. And it's a learning lesson. And I mean, now I know to pay more attention to shit like that. For one, I mean, it's common sense, yes, but still, you don't think about that, especially when you're excited about something. It's like, even though you're excited, you still got to pay attention to the little shit. You still got to pay attention to the little shit. And yeah, I know it was my first episode, but it's not like I've never recorded anything before. I was doing videos. I was doing video shorts on my podcast or on my horror group, which I lost and had to rebuild. Still rebuilding, but whatever. Was good, CJ. And yeah, man, now I'm here. And
What up, CJ?
technology again. This time I can blame technology though. For the OBS shit, I can blame technology. First time that was 100% my fault, but it was dealing with technology. But shit, 462 episodes now and counting, and I'm still going. And I'm still. It just shows you're still gonna make mistakes no matter how far you get in this shit. Just keep going. You're still gonna make mistakes, and you're gonna. And the funny thing is, a lot of the mistakes you're gonna make aren't gonna be like the real big ones. It's gonna be the stupid shit, like forgetting to hit save.
Well, like if you don't take it seriously, quit.
Yeah, and enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm telling you, it's a fun fucking ride. It's a fun fucking journey, but it's a lot. And if you don't think you can handle it, if you think bring too much stress to your life, because it can be stressful. But I enjoy it so much I don't let it stress me out. I just, figure it out. Watch a good movie, watch a bad movie. Take it out on that when I'm talking shit about it. But we're gonna dive into this. And
Crazy.
What list are we starting with here?
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 12. Between you three,
That's
just put it in the private chat.
Oh God,
I'm high. Between 1 and 12. I'll put my number down right now. Go ahead, Chris and.
You're thinking of a number between 1 and 12.
Yep. Paul dropped the number.
Okay.
James.
Why did you
you're
guess?
gonna go first? I didn't guess. I was telling that was the number I picked.
Oh.
I just didn't want to put it down, and you guys all freaking pick it. Oh, he picked that.
When? A T-shirt?
You're gonna go first and picking. You're gonna go first and picking either streaming or what you call it list. If this fucking thing would work.
Streaming or what list? We got like 4
streaming list or theater list. No, streaming or theater. The other two are gonna
okay.
Go
let's go theater.
And then just do your number 5, and that's it.
Number 5, theater release.
Or honorable mention, actually. Honorable mention.
Okay.
You did it.
Oh, that's weird. Or The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Oh shit.
Which one are we doing?
Streaming 2023. Honorable mention.
3 theater release. Honorable
or sorry,
mention.
theater.
Theater. Okay, let me pull it up. So who's next?
Confusing, I
I
know.
wasn't listening.
Dude, why do you got to make this shit so confusing?
You're next.
And
All right,
then
I'm on the screen, so it's me. All
Yeah.
right.
Sir.
Well, I'm not looking. I was looking at my list. What number am I doing?
So you're doing theater, honorable mention. So you're
Honorable mention, The Blackening.
Okay. And if anybody has any comments on anybody's movies where you
have
can
not
say
seen that.
something, also
I forgot to watch that movie.
So after we finish
Forgot.
this theater list, we'll go around. Were these movies worth being in theater?
I didn't like the title.
We'll do that type of deal.
It made my skin crawl.
So, what you, Paul?
My honorable mention was actually Scream 6.
Ooh,
Is Scream 6
Mm.
as your it's not
Honorable
on
mention, so it's not in my top 5, but it was honorable mention at least.
Gotcha.
all right, guys. I had to do it. And I'll tell you my fifth one up here as well, and we'll do it like that. So my honorable mention was Cocaine Bear. And I know we're not in the conversation yet, but I want to talk about this when it comes to theater and streaming. When we get to that, I want to talk about this movie in particular.
Interesting.
But while I'm still here, we'll do like the snake thing, the draft. My number 5, Megan. And that was like one movie that came out in early January, so that is fucking awesome that stood up for me personally for that fucking long.
Yeah, good movie. It's stoned up.
Hell yeah.
Mine was Thanksgiving for number 5.
Sweet.
Ooh.
I was immensely impressed by that one. That's how a slasher should be done. I love it.
I agree, and I'm hoping there's sequels.
I agree.
Number 5, The Exorcist Believer.
Okay.
It was on your list? I'm kind of ashamed of you.
For theater.
You're going to be really ashamed of me then, Nick.
My number 5 is Renfield.
Of course it is.
Don't get mad at me. That shit was fine.
I haven't seen it.
All right. While you're still up there, Nick, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Knock at the Cabin, which is another January or February release last year.
I haven't seen that one.
I wasn't crazy about that one. I didn't hate it, but I wasn't
so many goddamn.
Wasn't crazy about it.
My head is itchy tonight. I don't know what's going on.
It's sad. I watched a lot of a lot of the popular ones everybody else seen.
Here we go with this bullshit again. Come on, Restream. Get it together. Or is it me? Oh, it's me.
Oh, I get to go next?
Yeah. It's going to be random. I'm high as shit.
Okay. My number 4 was The Exorcist Believer.
Okay.
God, you people disgust me.
Not what kind of bullshit is
not
that?
Pandorans. I mean,
the movie was pretty
Matt
good.
Watson. I mean, you too. You and James. That movie was terrible.
You know what was terrible? The Blackening. But we're not going to go back and forth.
That movie, we told you.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You have to hold off your judgment until you watch it the way we told you to.
That's terrible.
No, it's not. It's not because there's movies that are just like that. There's movies that are stoner flicks or whatever. All right, fuck it. James, you have to be big like this. It's
okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Cocaine Bear.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought.
All right, I got a 4 for you.
It was fun. I just liked it a lot.
I agree.
Yeah, it was fun as fuck. It was fun as fuck. So my 4 is one that I just found this week, and it was a theater release. Like I googled it, made sure it was a theatrical release. I thought it was just streaming, but it's called Birth Rebirth. Yo, this movie is fucking crazy. White women and Spanish women are fucking dangerous. If you married one, be careful. Mick, I'm talking to you and I'm talking to myself. Be careful. And Paul, Jalen, be careful. Wow. This movie was really good, really fucked up, really creepy. Like it's something that is gonna stick that I know I won't forget for a while. But
wait, what movie?
It's called Birth Rebirth.
Oh yeah! Wow, that made you just watched that yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, no, the other day, like 2 days ago, I think. But yeah, that shit was really good. And and on top of it, like the acting was really good. Actually, especially like per character, like every character fit the role they were playing, and it was just like holy shit! Like you could just see oh my god! If you highly recommend it, highly recommend this movie right here. I know it's number 4 on my theater list. Highly recommended on like every list though. Even though it's number 4 on this list, highly recommended on every list. Just because the story in it and the connection in it, it's just like holy shit, wow, what people will do under certain situations. And my number 3 movie is another movie that which I have some things to say about this one as well when we get to that conversation after this list. But Hunt Her, Kill Her. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it was me and the wife went. We just randomly went to go see it. We were looking for a horror movie to watch in theaters. And we're like, "Oh shit, this is a horror movie." I heard nothing about it. Let's go watch it. And it's like this woman. I don't want to give away too much, but it's like a warehouse invasion, like a job invasion, I guess you would say. and some people come in there basically and just watch it. It's intense. It's intense. It's good. I really freaking enjoyed it. So number
three for me is Talk to Me.
Nice.
I dug that movie. And thank you to Paul for that. Paul was the one that actually told me I should watch it. So yeah, I was a big fan.
Nice.
But don't let him get a big head about it.
Oh, my number 3. Sorry, it was Knock at the Cabin.
Okay. So do your 3. Yeah.
3 was Thanksgiving.
Nice. What was your, and then do your 2.
And number 2 was Cobweb.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
One of the new revamps I don't like is the text. Yeah, that was.
I think that was 2022, but I agree with you. Like, if it was your first year rewatch, like,
I looked it up.
It was garbage. Yeah,
it was early 22 too.
But I agree with you, man. Like, it just now the kills were cool, but it made no sense to the fucking story.
Yeah, agreed.
My number 2, correct?
Yes, sir.
Number 2 is A Haunted Mansion for me.
Ooh,
that was a good one. That almost made my list.
Ooh,
A lot of people shit on that, and I didn't like that they were. I was like, this is
I liked it, but it wasn't horror enough.
I didn't need it for that though, because it's a Disney film. So like, I don't know. I just
No, it was good. I liked it.
Fair.
I was shocked that I liked it.
Oh yeah. Funny, real quick about that movie because we're talking about it. Funny, so that movie came out around the same time as the Turtles movie that came out, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And I remember me and the wife went out.
It was cool.
And we were going there. In her mind, we were going there to see Turtles. But in my mind, I was like, if they're both playing at the same time, we're going to see this because she really wants to see this. They just happened to play. It was like a 5-minute difference. I was like, yeah, we're going to go see this. And she didn't realize it until like she grabbed the tickets and got all excited. You know how they get.
How they get.
Yeah, women. All happy.
Did you just mansplain what you meant?
Yeah. Maracas, all this Spanish shit. But yeah, they were coming from everywhere. You weren't there, Mick. All right, so what was your number 2, Mick?
Thanksgiving is my number 2.
Ooh. Thanksgiving is actually my number 2 as well.
Oh shit.
Now,
I guess
my number 1.
Man, I just love the Kills movie.
Yes. It was fun. It was fucking fun. It's what you want, like what Paul said earlier. It's what you wanted from a slasher. Not only that, but it's what you wanted from a holiday slasher. It's what you wanted from a holiday slasher, and it's something that I would like to see come back at least 2 more times. Why not?
Yeah, that shit was pretty cool.
So my number 1 theater release. Oh, hey, buddy. Hopping on just to say hello.
Hey, what's up, man? Happy New Year.
Oh.
It's good to see you, my friend.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we
Sir.
can.
All right.
Good to see you, man.
How's it going, fellas?
A lot better than R. Kelly.
I mean, that probably applies 24/7.
Possibly.
Maybe 23-6, but
Yes.
Happy New Year, fellas.
Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year.
Wanted
So
to hop on and see how things were going.
Man.
Appreciate it.
Good,
Are
man.
you gonna hop on the tomorrow show?
What's going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow is the 6-year anniversary of Horrible.
Oh, that's right. Congratulations, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
What time was that happening?
Will your old ass be up at like 8:00?
Probably barely. It's a work night now.
Oh shit, it is work. 7 for you. 7. But I would love to see you there.
I can pop in.
That works.
I will
do
not.
so.
I don't respect you enough to be on your show.
I'm not saying I respect him. I'm just saying I can pop in. Those are 2 different things.
That's fair.
Oh man.
That's a good.
Gotta love guy friends, man. This is how we give it up to each other all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Except during the orgies. Then we're shunting.
no eye contact.
That's wild.
There
If
is
you wanna know
definitely no
what
eye
something is,
contact.
No,
I love that. I love that in the orgy they say no eye contact, but I stare like this.
That's something.
Oh wait, no. I stare like this. 2024 is coming.
so am I. Yes, sir.
Sturdy puts on nose glasses to see it actually coming at him. It's like,
Oh,
dang.
man. That's to protect my eyes.
I
Opinion
have
like
to
Dead
reserve
Rise?
my opinion until I give up number one.
Okay,
It almost hit my honorable mention for Evil Dead.
I'll chime in on Evil Dead Rise because I have not been paying attention. I've been busy, but this
That's
movie
fair.
I know I did see,
Well-
and I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
I agree.
Nice.
I think it did the franchise proud.
It's on what? It's on, I think. I can't remember no more. He made Aaron made us do like 18 long.
Listen,
I stopped reading his messages like after the third one. I'm like, these
Listen.
are fucking magazines he's trying to write here.
you got to stand out. You got to stand out. But let me get to my number one, and then we could talk about this whole list that the movies we want to talk about because I definitely have a couple I pointed out. But my number one was Talk to Me. I really enjoyed it. I really fucking enjoyed that movie. I was like, ooh, this movie's kind of creepy. It's creepy. It surprised me a little bit in some ways, and it kept my attention. It was good. It was good. Kept my attention. All that good shit. All that good shit.
So my number one was Evil Dead Rise. That's why I didn't want to say anything at the moment. But yeah, ultimately it was Evil Dead Rise. I think it's the best horror movie of the year. They blew it out of the water with that one. Not only do I think it was a good follow, if you consider it a follow up to the originals, I still think it works, and that's why I really love when horror movies do that. Where if you're going to take it in a different direction, it still work. It can still work. Like, we're not saying this doesn't work. It's just a different story. And I thought that was the best way to do it. I love the family aspect to it. Just the movie was great. I think that it should be number one on everybody's list, but you guys are all wrong.
Ooh.
Coincidentally, Talk to Me is my number one as well.
Smart man.
Amazing.
Talk to Me is my number one.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at that.
So
Now
you're all just deciding to be wrong.
That movie.
I haven't seen it.
Surprised everything. I just enjoyed the whole fucking.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it.
I
The
did not see
ending
it,
was good.
so I guess I should watch that.
Chris, we got to get you watching more horror movies.
Yeah, I know Sarah loves them. She probably watches more than I do.
Oh my gosh. Would she ever come on the podcast? Or is she too
Probably
what's
not.
that I'm looking for? There you go.
Scared of blacks?
That's a dog. That's a racist dog. Not your
She's
girl.
not scared of black. She just crosses the street. when they're
That was
walking.
just a joke. That was just a joke. That was a joke. I just want to make that clear. It was a joke.
Yeah, people are a little too listen, people, I gotta say this before we continue with this list conversation, all this shit. Leave all the too sensitive shit. Leave that in 2023, please. Because we like to joke around, and we know when we're joking. We can tell when we're joking. Don't censor everything. Stop censoring things too much.
It's not that. It was she's more scared of the mustache. That is just what's going on there. That's
Yeah, what about the mixed mustache?
he's got more of a goatee, full beard going.
I have
on.
my beard's back, dude, so I'm good.
Yeah, but he looks like he drives one of those vans with no windows.
Sure do.
Dude, you
Black
look
Phone
like
Part
you
2.
should be a backup dancer for Kid and Play. Calm down.
Listen, that's better than a van with no windows.
It depends on what the van and no windows is for.
That's fair.
Usually the grabber.
What if it's a submarine van? Huh?
Listen, driving a van with no windows doesn't immediately imply that you're trying to lure kids to your van. You have to specify. You could be doing that for a completely different reason.
I'm not giving out candy. You know how expensive it is?
Oh my gosh, candy is expensive as fuck.
Not if it's 70% off the day after a holiday. That's where you have to. That's where you have to load up.
That's true, but they're still not getting any. So,
Not candy.
Those kids would come running like, "Do you have any candy?" And I'm like, "Listen, I realize somebody spray painted free candy on the side. That's not what this is for. This is for my candy hauls for me, my Laffy Taffies, not you."
I realized somebody spray painted free candy on the side of the bin. That's what makes that thing the funniest part.
Hey, hit the player, not the game.
A video that somebody was you just wearing 2023 glasses instead of 2024.
And by hate the player, not the game, I did not mean kids. Fuck.
We're gonna start talking about Catholics here in a minute again.
Can we get? Oh yeah, dude.
What's the church movie? What's the church movie we can talk about?
Oh
The Pope
man,
Exorcist, of course.
Why do you have to have a fucking show on the last day of the year? It's been a shitty year.
It has
You
been a
can
shitty
come
year,
back noon
and I'm
or
hammered. So
you got to end it with a bang, with a laugh, with a smile.
And by bang, I mean
this
consensual
dude chugging
sex
Jack
with whoever you choose and they choose
Damn.
of age. Fucking A. In fact, stay away from anyone who's younger than you ever. Always go for older or your age. That's it.
ID. Just you got to ID.
I don't ID. I stay with my wife, who is older than I am.
Well, if you're,
So actually,
if
stay
you're
over
not
there.
married, you got to ID.
He's right.
You got to carry around one of those books that shows you all the fake IDs in it. This way, you know.
It's like
Just
Die
ask
Hard
her-
all of a
just
sudden.
ask her for a Blockbuster card, and if she doesn't have one, she ain't.
I have one.
If she doesn't know what Blockbuster cards were, that's
Right.
your red flag.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I'm glad I popped on for this. This was fun.
Oh man. Oh man.
I don't want to be in the van. Make somebody else in the van.
So, all right, I got a quick question for you guys before we get to this list. I do have a couple questions about these theater movies. So, say you're in prison, right?
Jesus Christ.
And you're no, you're not getting raped. Don't worry
It's a
about
good
that.
way-
Jesus
okay.
Christ. I wasn't even thinking that.
You're
Wow.
tough. You're
This-
tough. You're one of the tough dudes. And matter, your cellmate is R.
What?
Kelly. Are you making him sing for you?
So you're doing the raping. That's
No, you don't have to rape.
Listen,
anybody.
listen.
Was this?
If I'm in prison and there's a threat anywhere near of that, I'm going bye.
No, there's no booty threats. There's nothing.
Backstreet Boys.
I just asked you if R. Kelly is
NSYNC.
your,
Or is it Instinct?
if R. Kelly is your cellmate, are you making him sing for you?
Yes.
Did nobody get what I just fucking
Yes.
did there?
What'd you just say?
The white guys got it.
Yes, what?
what?
Paul and I are fucking around.
I missed it now.
I've only been in this country 2 years. I don't understand your American jokes yet.
You
I'm
shut
sorry,
up.
Mick.
You're more American than I am.
You damn
That's true.
right.
True.
That's true.
Fucker lives in North Carolina. He traveled with this. There's nothing more American than I'm running away to travel with the circus. It wasn't really a runaway, but like, you know what
It was.
But
It
like,
was.
okay, but still, like, but you didn't weren't captive. You know, like you were able to just go. Jesus Christ, Paul, I love you. I just want to cuddle you. I just want to hold you right here and just be like, I love you, Paul. You're good.
Aw.
I got you.
Aw.
I got you.
I love you
You're
too, Dad.
you're in a new circus now.
Yeah.
And then I throw you down like some secret lair, and it's like, ah ha ha ha. And that, no, I'm just kidding.
It's fine.
I don't have a secret. I have neither money nor the time to make a secret lair.
Oh.
Holy shit.
So I just
But-
told you and tell you it's gonna be okay.
But I do want to talk about a couple of movies really quick. Like I'll start off with Cocaine Bear.
Mhm.
What do you guys think?
Oh.
Should that have went to straight streaming or should that have stayed?
I went
theater?
to the theater as soon as I heard it was in theaters. I bought a ticket.
I was there. The shit,
No.
Sturdy.
The
You and I
second-
went and saw that.
I went and seen that back-to-back days. I went and seen it that Friday with the wife, and then went and seen it
Did
that
we-
Saturday with Chris.
Did we see it the first? We must have saw it
The first
week it
weekend,
came
yeah.
out, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
That shit was great in the theater.
Fuck.
It was, and that's my question because I wanted to ask with just the theater and the streaming ones if there's any that should have been streaming or theatrical whatever. And Cocaine Bear, I think it was perfect in theaters. I actually feel like more enjoyable in theaters for a first time watch because the atmosphere of everyone around was laughing and all this other shit was fucking awesome. Both times the theater was like that. Like when me and you went, Chris, it was the same time that Friday, packed, and everybody's having a good fucking time.
Dude, what I remember more than almost even the movie is I got there right before all the previews started, and a preview came. You texted me saying you were grabbing some popcorn or soda or something, and a preview for Renfield came on, and I'm just sitting there thinking, I hope this motherfucker walks in when Nick Cage is on screen. I'm like, come on, man, make this happen. If there's a God,
It didn't happen, did it?
it did not. You came in after.
You know, it's funny you say that though, because it was I don't remember what movie it was, but me and the wife went to the movie to go see something, And I was getting ready to go. I really had to go take a piss. So I was like, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a piss. I swear to you, the fucking Renfield trailer came out. Nick Cage's face came up. I just, as I'm walking out the theater, I just gave it the finger and left the theater. I was like, this is bullshit. It did not have to.
Somebody broke up with you when Gone in 60 Seconds came out. I don't understand the hatred for Nick Cage.
Listen,
Yeah. Were you
Yeah, no, it's
touched
not that
on a
bad.
windowless man
Right.
sturdy by someone who was like watching Moonstruck or something as a child? Like, what happened?
Random. I just don't like him.
I think he was touched by somebody wearing a Nick Cage mask at the very least.
Mm.
That makes sense.
I'll get you a support bear next Christmas.
I appreciate
Oh, because it reminds him of the movie of Gone in 30 Seconds. He
60 seconds?
he is having sex time. He came too early, so it keeps reminding him of that.
In that case, 30 seconds was correct when James said
Oh
that.
shit.
Oh my
That's
god.
Yeah.
hilarious.
What
I
were
just
you
can't
doing for
stand
those
it.
other 20 seconds?
What did you do, Aaron? Yes.
Oh man. No comment.
No mean in that man.
Maybe I do need him.
But no, there was two more for me on my list, at least, as far as that. Honestly, I feel like should have been streaming instead of theatrical, and that's the Birth Rebirth movie and Hunt Her Kill Her, because they were both really good movies. But I think if they could have got a push, especially on something like Shudder, I feel like they give horror movies better pushes. I think they would have been something to where they would have been high on my streaming list. I'll say that, which we'll get to that in a little bit. But those two were some really good movies that I go check them out when you guys get a chance. Hunt Her, Kill Her, and Birth Rebirth. But you guys ready to knock out the 2023 streaming?
Yes. Let's do it.
I'm just here to take this all in.
That sounds sexual.
That's how I meant it.
Okay. James, you want to start off with your your honorable mention?
Okay, I don't have one.
Okay, that's fair. You can do. Hop right to your number 5.
I couldn't
have
find
everybody do
enough. I couldn't find enough movies for it.
That's all right.
Many,
That's all good.
there wasn't that many movies.
Do your number 5.
No, I didn't know that. What movies? My number 5 was Door.
Okay.
My number 5 was Totally Killer.
Nice. Do you have an honorable mention or no?
I did not have an honorable mention.
Okay.
I forgot. I was a fucking. What I mean, I don't know.
Mick, if you have an honorable mention, you can mention it and your 5. If not, just do your
All right,
5.
I do have an honorable mention. Honorable mention is The Mill on Hulu.
Nice.
Good movie. Go check. Yeah, I think everybody should check it out. And then one I actually Sturdy turned me on to. I watched the other day, and it made my list. At number 5 is No One Will Save You on Netflix.
Ooh,
Cool little alien esque type of movie.
So my honorable mention was The Mill as well, and my number 5, which this list right here kept getting switched around today because of this fucking week. This list, and actually, shit, I was working on every single one of these lists till today, literally. Ask Mick. But anyway,
I'm there with you.
so my honorable mention, like I said, is The Mill. My number 5 is Totally Killer. I remember having such an excellent time watching that movie. It was fun. It was funny. It was everything you fucking wanted. And I guess just because everybody gave their number 5, so I'll give my number 4 just to get it down. The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster.
Nice.
Yo, if you really pay attention to that movie and
Is that
just
the black
like,
version of It's Me, Margaret?
No.
God's
Never
watching.
seen that.
Or what? Okay.
Never seen that either. But this movie's really dope. Over on Shudder, if I'm not mistaken, over on Shudder, go check it out. This movie was dope. Number 4.
My number 4 is Totally Killer.
Oh, nice.
My number 4 was VHS 85.
I didn't watch any of those movies this year. I should have. But James, what's your 4 and your 3?
Number 4 is Viking Wolf. Number 3
Viking
was
Wolf.
Friday Night at Freddy's.
Oh shit.
Nice.
You want me to do number 3?
Yes, sir.
Number
Wow.
3 is
It's
Hell House LLC Origin. Sorry.
Nice, nice.
I like that you didn't even let him know. You just like
My number 3 is Skinamarink.
a dinky dink skinamarinky doo.
My number 3 is The Conference over on Netflix. That shit was weird and crazy and fucking awesome. Cool mask. Trust me, watch the pop-up shit after. You'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was my number 3. And my number 2... Wait. Shit. No, that was my number 2. My bad. My number 3 is Hill House LLC. So there's 3 and 2. But yeah, Hill House LLC and The Conference.
Dropping your 2 early. I get it.
Well, I was doing the 3 and 2, but yeah.
So that was my number 3. So my number 2 is The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster.
Nice.
Great movie. Great retelling of Frankenstein.
Yeah, that shit was so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That shit was awesome. And then the way they told the story to make it portray, it just worked so well. So well.
It was so good.
My number 2 was actually The Mill, because I was very impressed on Hulu getting it right and actually making a really great movie.
You know what? Sturdy and I were talking about that movie today, and one thing to point out while we're talking about it, I don't think it was just Hulu, because it seemed like a lot of cool tricks were used. Even Lil Rel, like I was telling Sturdy, had himself blindfolded and driven to the set, so he didn't know where the filming location was.
Oh.
And it so he can get more intense with it, like, because I do feel like that's got to be a fear of, like, you not knowing where you are, even if you trust the people around you. It just has to throw up some parameters of paranoia. So, like, I feel like that for somebody who's just usually considered a comedian, who and shows up that way. I've seen him some good dramas, but he really did nail it in this one. I think he played a really cool, desperate husband and father role. So I think the filmmaking is what made this so much special. So special.
Yeah. Agreed. Who did you do your number 2, Mick?
I did that. And The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. Paul was up last time. He did.
Dear God, it's me, Margaret.
Oh.
Ebony version.
My number 1 that went straight to streaming was Dark Harvest.
No. Oh. No, you're good then. You did your 2. So James, what'd you say? Did you do your 2?
Oh, number 2.
You dropped. Did you drop your 2 today?
Wing 6
2 and 1, yeah.
streaming.
No, that was theater.
Theater? Well, then I don't have it when Evil Lurks.
That's fair. When Evil Lurks.
Yes.
It was like straight streaming. All at the same time.
No, it went
theater and streaming.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it didn't.
Paul, number 1 for
my number
stream.
My number 1 streaming was Dark Harvest.
Nice. I gotta see that.
My number 1 was Good Boy, Norwegian film.
Yeah, I gotta check that one out too. My number 1, same as you, James.
Nice.
When Evil Lurks. Now just to talk about this list a little bit. Is there any of these that you think could have went to theaters?
Yeah. I don't know if Good Boy made it in Norway, but it didn't make it really here. I mean, maybe probably some art house, but it was a. They got the film backed through Indiegogo, and then it was running the festival route. So I think it might have just went to streaming.
Okay.
I really, this could have been done well in theaters, I think.
Okay.
So
I like, as much as I enjoyed When Evil Lurks, I want to say that movie because it would be.
Yeah, I would.
It would be awesome to see it in theaters. It'd be
It
awesome
would,
to see
but
that in theaters.
I don't think it would.
I don't know how well it would do though.
I'm
That's
thinking
the,
about
that's
it.
the down.
I don't think it would do.
That's the
There's
downside.
not enough drive, not enough like star power or anything.
I gotta tell you, I'm gonna take those off for a minute because they're fucking. I'm causing destruction on the show for the last of the year. So I think a lot of those movies that we see that are, I don't know, what do you call them? Fucking independent, or are they like just streaming service backed? The ones that like Hulu does, or Netflix, they have their own like production company.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to the streaming side, we get better horror movies than theaters a lot of times because there's a less oversight.
That's fair.
From the studios.
That's fair.
So, because Netflix is essentially a mill that is just like, this is the movie we want you to make, go make it. Okay. You know, and you know, they might be a little more hands-on since they started getting prominence, but I doubt it.
Okay. So, who do you think does better, Netflix or Hulu?
Who makes better? Netflix makes better stuff, but I'm not by much. I mean, you can just tell
Hulu does better movies. You know,
I think they make. I think Hulu has no oversight because Disney doesn't give a fuck about it, and nobody else did. So I think they have a lot of freedom to do the stuff they want to do.
That's fair. That's cool though.
Seen a lot of horror movies off Hulu.
Wasn't Disney trying to sell off Hulu, or were they buying it all? It was one or the other. I don't remember because did they?
No, I know they're combined now. I don't know. We have Hulu paid $2 extra.
Yeah.
No, well, but I thought they were selling off their rights or something. I don't remember.
No, Disney bought up Hulu. They own it now.
Okay. So now they own it fully. Okay.
Yeah. It's so weird because now I have Hulu and I have Disney Plus.
Me too.
And if I go on Disney Plus, you can go to Hulu anytime.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, why are you? But I ordered the bundle that was supposed to be saved in price.
Disney is fucking us one way or the other.
That's one way or the other, dude. Yeah. They always do.
Fucking Disney.
They might have. If when you sign up for the bundle, they should send you a bottle of lube and just say bend over because they're getting your money.
That's true. We don't argue.
Bottom 5 overall, guys. Are we ready for it?
It can't be Blood Lake.
No, it was the first time watch. If it wasn't a first time watch, or else it would have made that list. But so my honorable mention is
it honorable if it's for your worst list?
Yeah, I didn't make an honorable for worst.
I did. I had to.
It's not really. You mean it should be really? It should be dishonorable.
That's fair. My dishonorable mention, The Keep, and then I'll also name my number 5 in case. The Girl on the Floor. CM Punk, you fucking suck in movies.
Oh, she's on the floor, all right.
Terrible. Stay in the ring.
Face down on the floor.
Jeez. So, all right. So we're doing the bottom, right? So, and this is number 5.
Just like the Girl on the floor.
If you have honorable mention, you can mention it. If not, then number 5. Yeah.
I don't have an honorable mention. This is hard enough. So Sturdy made this.
That's what the Girl on the floor said.
I love why Sturdy did this. Because he watches new movies all year round, but they may be old. And I love that. So he did this weird thing where we make a list of movies we watched for the first time, no matter when they came out. Now, the reason I say this is I watch a lot of fucking movies. So most of these are going to be brand new, and 2 of them are going to be because of Horror was so Sturdy.
That's fair.
So, but my number, with that being said, so I don't want anybody getting mad, why is S on there? Is because it's one of the worst new movies I just watched. Five Nights at Freddy.
Wow, one of James's favorites.
Ooh. Wasn't that bad?
It was bad. No, can I just say?
Yeah.
The drama of it was really good, but it just didn't work through the story, which pissed me off because it was like the guy, this brother suffering, trying to take care of his sisters, dead parents, his brother was taken because he wasn't watching him. The guilt that literally, that was it could have been a very cool dramatic movie that they fucked up by trying to surround it around Five Nights at Freddy. And I was like, I kind of don't care about any of the rest of this shit. And you're kind of taking me away from the drama. That's the only good part.
That's fair.
I just thought it was...
You're a fucking liar. Take it back. James, I'm
fucking
Wow.
That's hilarious. You're a fucking liar. Take it back.
That was a reaction.
Yeah, it was. It was.
I did like the Banana Splits movie, but I get it.
All right. Paul, how about you, good sir?
My number 5 is No One Will Save You. I hated that movie.
Go fuck yourself.
I do. I will again.
Anything else that we got to discuss on this one while we just because when people start calling out, I'm gonna just. Do you guys want to debate it? Do you want to discuss it? You good?
Why?
Well, I don't have
Why was it one of
nothing to
your
say.
worst?
It's on my.
I got nothing for Paul. I got nothing for Paul on this because I don't understand Paul half the time. I don't understand him.
I don't understand you.
I don't
I love you
understand
so
you.
much,
I
and I
don't
don't
understand
understand your
you.
taste in movies.
You will love some movies and say that was shit. Like I do not understand how you thought The Blackening was shit unless you thought it was being taken seriously. But I don't understand why you didn't like No One Will Save You. Like
No one will. I'll tell
what
you why.
about it
No one will-
bothered you?
I don't know. I
I'll
just
tell
thought
you
it
what
was like
bothered about me. It's my.
There you go. Go ahead.
The reason I don't like it is because fucking girl fist fights. She's running through the house.
That
and things
sounds
just
awesome.
No, the
That sounds
story is
awesome.
boring. Aliens basically chasing through a house and there's nothing going on. Game of
Can I
tag.
Yes.
Can I? First of all, it's not. There's a lot more. There's a lot more.
Fucks
to
with
it.
your head.
You
That's
telling
it.
me there's a movie
Then
about a
the
girl
end
that
made
fist
no
fights aliens?
No.
Listen,
Listen.
all
Then the
I'm
end
going to
makes
say
no
while
sense.
he's
The queen
frozen.
of the
Hold on,
aliens for the
hold
town
on.
or something.
Right.
Hold on. You're telling me there's a movie where a girl fist fights aliens, and then you're mad that the ending makes no sense.
Dude, I love
It's a
how
fucking
I
movie
love
where
how
a girl
your
fist
biggest fight,
fight an alien.
your biggest arguments against this movie is she's just fighting aliens, and then like in the next 13 weeks, like I'm pretty sure I'm going to be watching Star Trek and Star Wars, which is literally movies
Different.
about
This is like
fighting aliens.
That's so different.
Yeah, it's always
thought this
different
was
until
what
it's
they said.
not.
They're doing that
there's
with
an
lasers.
alien invasion. Home invasion of aliens for some fucking weird reason. She's hiding. She's just being.
They needed a new queen.
In her own, it was
James is getting upset.
before. She's like, "What's going on?" The movie made no sense. Fuck.
He loved it. He loved it. He knows he loved it.
It almost made
This guy, he's upset.
Liveless.
He's very upset.
He's right. He is right though.
But Paul
Thank-
doesn't really think that. Paul's
I
just
want to
being-
watch this movie
Paul's
and talk
being
about how much I love
bitter
it just
buddy.
to piss off James.
Go ahead. You should watch it.
It made no sense. Couldn't get my time back from that. I had high
You're
hopes for it,
silly
and it
goose.
just let down.
Exactly.
Listen,
It was as
you-
bad as
you're-
what was it? The fifth kind or whatever the fuck that was.
That was a dumb one. And you know what fucked
And
me
this
up
was
about that one?
dumb.
You know the true story they based that on? Have you ever heard the true story?
No.
It was actually the 10 people that went missing, like they just froze to death on their trek back to Nome, Alaska. Or their trek back to their village from Nome, Alaska. They were native tribesmen. And they made it about alien abduction. They didn't say anything about these men having frozen to death while they were going back. Because sometimes they would get drunk and they'd walk back to their little village not too far away, and it would get below and they would freeze.
Okay.
Now I'm not. I mean, that's yeah. I realize that's not like exciting, but at the same time, you know,
That's
whatever.
fair. That's fair. All right.
So
Got a couple announcements, but I'll wait till we're done with the bottom 5 list. Who went last? Paul, you went, right?
Are we on?
What was the last movie you mentioned?
That no one will save you.
Did you do
And that was your
five?
number 5,
Was
right?
that 5?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
5.
you're gonna do 5 and 4, James.
Okay, 5 for me. Oh, I'm gonna pick off the Marine.
What was your 4?
That sucked. It was boring. It was not creepy.
You're a fucking liar.
I was so bored during that fucking movie.
It was not boring. It was not thrilling, but it was not boring.
Kids sitting in see him. You just hear mom. Then it's just sitting there,
motherfucker.
window. You see someone you hear walking. Man, that's
I'm a
fucking
2020.
boring as hell.
Oh shit, my shit's falling off.
Yeah.
I'm not even listening to you.
So anyway,
Well, no, like I put it up there not because it's a great horror movie or anything, but because I think the filmmaking is chilling and I think it works, and I love the idea of the experiment behind it.
Fellas,
That's
I'm
right.
hopping off. I just wanted to pop in and say Happy
Chris,
New Year.
All right,
Yes,
Chris,
sir.
dude, thank you so much. Happy New Year, new fam.
And I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll send the link for the thing tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Let me know.
There you
Have a
go.
good one, man.
Later.
Peace. Go pee pee.
I need to go pee pee.
And my number is Curse. That movie sucked.
Okay.
You're an Amityville curse.
Amityville Curse. All right, Paul, number 4.
Sucked.
Number 4 was Five Nights at Freddy's.
Damn, there's 2 of them on there.
Yep.
Is there going to be any discussion about Five Nights at Freddy's? Oops, sorry, I mean to do that.
You
Because I
want
know
to?
that
Go ahead.
I really didn't mind it.
I just
Do you have
think
to
it was good. Like I like, again, as a horror movie. Like I do, I think it was a good drama, except for the Five Nights at Freddy shit.
it was
I thought
okay.
it was just a ripoff of Banana Splits to me, so I was kind of disappointed because I did like
Yes.
Banana Splits.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, cool.
That's what I was
I
watching.
think
I was just, it's a little bit more violent. Okay? So this is a little bit better for me.
That's fair.
That's how I took it.
I'll say this because this one could go on this. This one could have went on. I mean, if you put it on your top list, it could have went on streaming or theater because it came out in both at the same time. I'm glad I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Me either.
This is one that should have just went to stream after that. It should have just went just to Peacock. Didn't need to go to theaters. I'm glad I didn't go see it in theaters. I'm glad I double checked that day when me and the wife were about to go see it in theaters. But number 4 for you, Mick.
number 4 for my bottoms is the Black Demon.
Black Demon.
It has been sleeping with my girlfriends for so long. I put it on my. Oh no, sorry.
That almost made.
The Black Demon made my list because it's like I knew going in it was going to be a shitty shark movie. I don't know why I went in. I did, and I
The
didn't
cover
even
was
review
pretty
it.
cool.
I was like,
Looking. I thought
it
the
was
cover
a cool
was
looking cover. It's hard to fuck up a shark cover though.
True.
That's fair too, though.
I'm not saying you can't. 2-headed shark attack is definitely one of them. Then 3-headed shark attack.
True.
And then Sharknado. But like if you kind of copy Jaws, it's iconic. It's fucking gonna be chilling and amazing. So fuck Black Demon.
Okay.
That was your 4. My turn.
Yes, sir.
Grizzly 2 is my number 4. My number 3. Skinamarinky dinky bullshit. I didn't like that.
You fucking traitors.
I'm just being honest, my guy.
We just
Just
like
being
good
honest.
movies.
So
Don't be hating
number,
on us.
shut your goddamn mouth. I love it, but all right. What are we doing? My number 3?
Yes, sir.
All right. The Exorcist Believer. That was such a piece of shit.
Shut your fucking mouth. That was a great movie.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking? Let me see.
It was on my top list. It's on my
Are you
top
serious?
5
It's
list.
on your top 5 list?
It was in my top 5 list.
Did you
just went
even
over this.
see the original?
Yeah. And I
Then
did
you
an
didn't.
interview
I
about
don't
the
know how you
original,
didn't.
and I still
Oh,
liked it.
you're a Linda Blair head. Oh God, she's back. So she's fucking cool. She was in the original.
Yeah, exactly it.
And you'll
So
find more of this
Hard
every
as
Tuesday
concrete
night.
when I saw her come on. I was like, yes.
It was 3 seconds. I can't talk to you.
That's fine.
I can't believe you put.
You're welcome.
I can't even look at you. No, I don't care if you like it. It was on my bottom. I didn't like it. I just it didn't hold the same weight, and I was really hoping it would. Don't worry. If you think you're going to be pissed at my number 3, wait until Sturdy hears my 2 and 1.
Oh no.
They were first time watches for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I have a feeling I know what it is. He'll be back.
Okay.
But while he's settling things, what's your number?
My number 3 was The Boogeyman. I hated that remake.
I don't even remember it. So
I don't think it liked you either.
That's fine.
I know I seen it
really,
in theaters, but I don't really remember it.
because it was that bad. You wanted to forget it. There was nothing to it.
I mean, could be that. Could be my memory sucks. Wasn't that came out like earlier this year though, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't good. I'll say this. I guess
And
this
then
is
no waves.
yeah, it wasn't good enough to stand out.
No, not at all.
Mm-mm.
There we go. There we go.
What the hell?
Paul just went. He did his number 3. He said it was Boogeyman.
Mhm.
What is your number 3, and then your number 2 right after for bottom list?
Devil Beneath. And 2 is Don't Look Away.
Okay. Don't Look Away.
I forgot about that one. I'm not gonna lie.
I meant to watch it. I just didn't get a chance to watch it, so maybe it's a good thing, but I might have to watch it now.
That
Your
was trash.
number 2.
My number dose is The Blackening.
You're a sick fuck, you know that?
All right, Paul. I gotta talk to you
You.
about this one. I gotta take the shades off for this one. Listen.
Wait, what are we doing? What was
I-
that number 2? I didn't give my number 2.
I know. I gotta talk to
Oh.
Paul about this though. Listen.
Yeah.
He
hates black people. That's what he's saying.
Do you mess with the green?
No, I don't. You know this, but I do drink. I do drink. Yeah.
The better thing would be to mess with the green. All right, Paul, do me a favor. Don't drink for 1 week and just smoke pot.
I freak out. I get too anxious. I freak out.
I bet you if you got used to it, you're coming to my house. You're smoking this shit.
I'm a punk, man.
What about
I'm
an
a
edible?
punk.
Like if you try to smoke like a small dosage of an
Casey
edible.
here, it's gonna be over.
I've never tried small dosage just because I've seen people get floored by edibles, even taking a small bite where they're like, "I'm not."
No, you gotta take a weak dosage.
Yeah, just take a
Trust me
weaker
on
one.
Either way,
Go
I
get a
feel like
CBD gummy
that may
get
actually help.
10
If you don't
milligrams.
smoke, a CBD gummy would help.
because
And-
it's not
I'll
as
do
strong.
CBD then.
You can like it will just keep you chill.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do CBD gummy.
My
I'll meet
thing
you
with
halfway.
that though is that's the type of movie you want to be high when you watch it. Like I don't think drunk's gonna help. High, yes, because high.
Yeah,
you
high I
actually-
think will.
and it's more of like that fun kind of loose thing. I think drunk, it's either I don't know. You're more serious when you're drunk. I feel that's why people fight so much.
Oh,
Not you in general. I'm just saying
Oh.
in general, like the
I'm
scope. People when they're high, when everybody's high.
I haven't watched the Blackening.
I'll put it to you like this: if you have a whole room of people that are high as shit and nothing's going on, that room could be quiet as fuck because everybody's just so damn high they don't know what to do, they don't know what to say, they're just sitting there stuck.
I know, right?
There you go. But no, it's one of those ones though. You want to watch high, trust me. But
It's so fun. I might watch it again. Hi.
number 2, Mick.
You're not gonna like it.
That's fair.
Thanks, killing.
I should have known.
What?
That's
And
fair.
terrible. This movie. Don't say why. Don't say why like you don't know. You
Listen,
know. I don't
I'm
care
not
what you
mad at
say.
it. I love the movie. The movies are hilarious.
They're
Very
not hilarious. I'm
But-
offended, and that's the thing. I'm not even offended that they're not scary. I'm not offended that they have weird shit in it. I'm offended that they're not funny, but they claim to be.
I think they're fucking hilarious. So
That's one you shouldn't watch high
yeah, you should.
because you just
I
shouldn't
watched
watch it.
sober and high, so you should try whatever you do. But let's go to my number 2. It came out this year. That fucking new Children of the Corn bullshit. Oh my god, it was bad. I wanted to like it too, guys. I wanted to like it. It fucking oh my gosh. It would have made number 1, but there was a movie that I watched that I never thought I'd watch in my life, but I did, and we reviewed it, and I fucking hated it. Cannibal Holocaust. That's my number 1.
Oh,
That shit is just
Yeah.
that's garbage.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
It's-
Okay.
It does suck, but that wouldn't have been my first watch of the year. I've seen that before.
I've never
I
seen
got
it.
a number.
Actually, my number 1. If Thanksgiving's number 4, Thanksgiving 3's number 1 or number 2. The number 1. They were the worst fucking movies I've watched all year.
You know what? I'm proud of that. Listen, here's why.
Yeah, because 2 years in a row you got me a dick. No, I think 3 years because I think you gave me. I don't know when you gave me fucking.
I'm so listen.
Video that is Blood Lake.
I gave him Blood Lake is something that, like Thanksgiving. It's gonna be one of those ones you're gonna forget about because you're not gonna watch again. Even though I'm talking about it and all that other shit, you're not gonna watch again. Blood Lake though, you watched that twice. We did a script read. We're trying to get the rights and all this other shit. Like that's really gonna be stuck with you for a lifetime. You're welcome. I can't wait for Paul to watch it. Did you watch it yet?
not
I
yet.
can't wait for you to watch it. Man.
I'll do it for you, Sturdy.
I appreciate that.
Oh,
you
check.
may need a drink.
If you
You
want
may
to
need
be,
a drink.
if you want to be in the scene,
It's
Snobs,
a
you
life
have to.
changing experience.
Okay, then I'll watch it. I'll watch it then. I'll
It
watch
is.
it this week.
It is.
Don't blame me for it when you watch it.
No, I'll blame Sturdy for it. That's why I
Blame
said I
Sturdy.
do.
Oh, that's
Sturdy.
fair.
Right.
No, that's fair. You guys call it blaming, but Blood Lake owners, you're welcome. Just send me the movie. That's all.
Can't believe Dan tried to buy you the fucking thing.
That's hilarious. So number 1 for you, Paul.
It's that skinema bullshit. I've tried watching that fucking thing 6 times and it's just boring as fuck.
I did it once for
Yeah.
a podcast, and that was it.
Y'all never been left alone when you were a
Plenty
kid.
of times.
I'm a
But
dog. What
nothing
you
like
mean? I'm
that.
used to being alone.
I was alone.
Left.
Nothing like that ever happened.
I was always in
Keep
my room
repeating.
alone.
No, when you were real little, stupid. You're not really stupid. I just wanted to say that.
Oh shit. Okay, so number 1 for you, James. Oh shit.
The Offering.
The Offering.
Mm.
Oh, okay, I remember.
We reviewed it a couple of weeks ago.
Really, it fits the list that
movie's-
quick, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh yeah, crap.
Bad, dude.
I was watching.
That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. It's funny you mentioned
the wheels don't always win.
Hey, listen.
Oh,
They
shit.
don't. They don't. But, all right.
Hell yeah, Mick.
Tricked me. I was like, oh, I might like this, and nah. Fuck that movie.
I love it.
You tried, James. You tried.
You did.
All right. I guess I'll kick off the top 5 overall list.
Their last
with-
list.
Yeah. My honorable mention. Does anybody else have an honorable mention besides myself for
No.
this one?
It don't matter if he's crossed over, right?
No, that doesn't matter at all. So anybody has an honorable
Oh.
mention, do your honorable mention, and then your number 5 as well. No, it doesn't matter if they cross over, James.
Okay.
So my honorable mention is
Okay.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. First time I've ever seen it, and I fucking just adore that
yeah.
film. It was such a beautiful fucking
Okay.
film. That is my favorite fucking oh my god, what are they called?
Universal.
Thank you.
Like
Universal
Monsters?
Monster. That's my guy right there.
Oh,
That
yeah.
movie is just so fucking amazing. Like I want that. I gotta own that movie. I want more of that movie. I want to learn more about that character. That shit was just so cool. And then my number 5, which actually we watched recently, was off the Christmas and Jewish horror wheel, Inside. The one where the woman cooks the
Ooh,
baby out the other woman's stomach. That's one that
That's
just
the one.
like you're like, holy shit! Like another crazy ass woman, man. I'm telling you, she was white. But anyway, it was like when you watch the whole story though, and you watch the whole fucking movie, you're just like, oh my god, holy shit! Watch that fucking movie. Like that was a good fucking movie, seriously. But Mick, number.
So all right, here's the thing with mine. So mine's gonna be really boring. Like I have a feeling you guys have some really good ones, but like it's again, this is not a flex in any way. Like I've just watched so many fucking movies. All the news, like my lists every year are sort of all similar. So I'm just going to throw out my top 5 real quick because it's very similar to my other 2 top lists, which is 5 is Talk to Me, 4 is The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster, 3 is Thanksgiving, 2 is Evil Dead Rise, and 1 is Good Boy. I wish I could say I watched classics that were better than those this year, but I did not. It was kind of a year of bad movies for me. And I've seen a lot of the good ones, so didn't really matter.
That's fair. I do. Well, we'll get to it. Actually, we'll get to it. So, Paul, what number?
Yeah. So my honorable mention was The Mill.
Okay.
And then my first time watch, I guess last year I missed it, so I watched it for the first time this year, was VHS 94.
Nice. Those are always good. Then James, if you have an honorable mention, do that. Your 5 and your 4. If not, 5, 4.
All right. So my list, because it's a lot of crossover, a lot of newer stuff like that's on the list.
No, that's fair.
We already did.
That's fair.
So honorable mention, Cobweb. Number 5 is Evil Dead Rise.
Okay.
And number
nice.
Furious.
Ooh.
I don't know if anybody's seen that.
Yeah, Nefarious is a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Real good. Like that was just.
No.
And I thought they did it. I thought it was really interesting.
Nice. Dude, did Dave Chappelle drop a new fucking special today?
Not that I know of.
I think he did. I think it's called The Dreamer. I think he did. I think it's called The Dreamer.
I hope so though, because he always has like some really good. It's funny, but it's some deep shit at the same time. It's like, oh,
yep, it just came out.
Yeah, he's good. He's really good. All right.
My number 4, since you said we could combine first and second movies, I said Creep 1 and 2 because this was the first year I got to watch those, and I love those.
They were
So I
great.
appreciate that recommendation,
Oh, okay.
Sturdy.
You're
Yes,
welcome,
sir.
Paul. You're welcome.
Mick, sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. I didn't get to.
I thought
No,
it was
me.
Sturdy.
It was me. It was me. It was me.
I mean, I
great
like
recommendation. Those were great movies. We loved them.
Number 4 for me was Talk to Me, and then number 3 was Creep 1 and 2. Those are just some fucking. If you've never seen those are some wild found footage. Like those are just some like, oh my god, what the fuck? Check them out. So Paul, number 3.
My number 3 was Hell House LLC Origins.
Nice.
Ooh.
James, 3, 2. You know what? 3, 2, and 1 because I want to. Yeah.
Oh.
Number 3, Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Number 2, Talk to Me. And number 1. Oh, I'm sorry. Where am I? Did you say number
Top
what?
5 overall. 3, 2, and
Never
1.
mind. Nope. Okay, never. I took Thanksgiving out. Number 3, Talk to Me. When Evil Lurks at this.
Nice.
So my remaining ones is going to be the Barbarian Sound Studio, which was amazing. And then, yeah, you absolutely need to watch that. Then my number 1 is going to be Popcorn, because it was my first year watching Popcorn, and I love that movie.
That was a fun one.
Wow.
I fucking love Popcorn. Time to drop the A-bomb.
That was fun.
If you ever see that meme floating out there,
Hmm.
that was me. I made that.
Oh, yeah.
And
You know what?
I did not watermark it.
Before I tell you guys my top, actually, no, I'll tell you guys my top 2, and I'll tell you guys one that almost made my honorable mentions or in the top. So my number 2 was When Evil Lurks, and my number 1 was The Sadness, which that one I watched in like January. That movie is just, if you've never seen those 2 movies right there, go check them out. Seriously. But what the fuck was it? Chopping Mall almost made my my top 5 overall. That list. It almost made at least an honorable mention. If it wasn't for Creature for Black Lagoon, that would have made it. Because it was the first time I seen it this year, and I just had so much fucking fun with it.
Kelly Maroney is
Yeah,
going to be at
slasher.
CFF next year.
Awesome.
So that's going to be cool.
But yeah, this was a fun one. I gotta, you know, we gotta know what the fuck we're doing in 2024 for Horror vs. 30, don't we?
Well, if you want more lists, go over and check out this week's episode of the Scene Snobs podcast.
Yeah, you should probably go do that.
Those are not horror. Like there's a horror list, but actually Paul's list is a lot of horror.
It wasn't all horror though. At least
no.
You
put a good list, but like you definitely love your horror.
See, that's how my list would be because I only horror movies.
I mean, James, honest, I want to do this for Popcorn and Pints next year, but the thing is, we would probably, for me and you especially, but that's where we would be pulling movies from, is from that shit. Because other than that, it's like I'm watching horror. Like even in my extra time, I'm watching horror. But as you guys may or may not know, we started this back with the indie, with getting indie with Search 30, started doing more of like a theme thing, and then it's more of like a monthly theme. Like 2024 January theme is going to be remakes, should they have been remade. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna review them, we do all that fun shit. So I'm gonna let you guys know what we're doing for Tuesday and Thursday of 2024. Oh man, it feels like it's been forever.
I can't wait for the new list. I'm gonna have fun if you let me come on all those.
Oh fuck yeah, man!
I hope it's a thing. Be the thing. Be the thing. Oh fuck!
Oh, this is the.
Yes.
Oh yeah, these are all.
Yeah, it's all remakes. All remakes.
Yeah. Okay. One missed call. That used to be my ringtone.
This fucking movie sucked.
It wasn't the best, but the ringtone was cool.
Fair.
Ringtone was cool.
It was like doom 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 doom.
You never seen it?
Came out in what, 2009?
Something like that. It came out.
I know
it's one.
I know I was in high school when it came out because a lot of us made it our ringtone.
That's fair.
Yeah, it was well after my time. I'm old.
He is.
Yeah.
Mick's like, I graduated college at that point. It's fine.
Actually, I probably did.
2000.
Actually, no, I was, that movie came out well after when I should have graduated college.
That's fair.
Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Good one.
Oh, I love
I
this.
did like that one. That was a good one.
Hell yeah. The Evil Dead.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I got stuff to say about this one. Yeah.
Well, next, that'll be for Thursday. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. This will be good. Very good.
Hell yeah. Save that.
Evil Dead.
I don't even know why you did that one.
What one?
You know what one?
The Evil Dead?
Child's Play. Evil Dead. No, Evil Dead's great.
Yeah, that one wasn't that. Honestly, I wanted to see it again to see how much I only watched it the one time in theaters. I really don't remember it. That's probably saying something about it, but we'll see.
All right.
We'll see. And then the other announcement over on Popcorn and Pints. You listening? Starting next Saturday, we're going to be doing a versus. And we're going to a far, far away galaxy. I don't know all the other shit with that. I don't know all that galaxy shit. I'm sorry. I'm a horror guy.
We're going to a galaxy. Okay, I'll take over. On Popcorn and Pints, we are going to be journeying to a galaxy far, far away.
Mm-hmm.
On a final frontier to meet two fantastic sci-fi franchises. And what could they be? I'll let Sturdy take over and tell you. That's how you fucking pun, dude.
I don't know anything about those movies, so I had to certify them.
Certifies.
But,
I'll help you.
You know what? Listen, people, we're doing Star Trek and Star Wars. That's what we're doing. Yep, I did that for you guys. You didn't think I knew that too, huh? I do. I'm excited for it though. I'm really excited for it.
Me too.
So we're gonna watch.
These are the type of films.
We're gonna watch the first Star Wars, not the first Wars.
No. We're gonna do it. And we're gonna
everything's in order. I think
we're gonna do it in order.
Oh,
we're gonna do it in order.
Okay.
No wheel.
I need to know the order. I don't know the order.
Set it up.
I do. It's all right.
Don't worry. We're working.
So wait, you need to watch them by Saturday night.
We need to watch the two first ones.
Okay, so anybody who wants to join in on this, and for James, you are going to watch for next Saturday night to be up to par with us, especially if you've never seen them before. I want you to watch Star Trek: The Motion Picture from 1979, and then watch, of course, Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, which is where we're going with the live action movies on this. The live action, we're not doing the animated.
No.
So watch those two movies for next Saturday night, and then we'll go on from there.
Boom. And of course, we'll have this guy. Actually,
yeah, it's the first in the saga that in chronologically. Okay. So we might as well start them going.
Yep. And we're gonna. I mean, the schedule, at the very least, the first week will be out for tomorrow. So you guys will know by the week, what the schedule is. You'll see it out there and all that other stuff, so you guys can see it and stay along with us for next weekend. And but I'm excited for it just because it's one of those things similar to what your Godzilla thing, like what you mentioned earlier in the episode, to where it's movies that I kind of want to watch or do want to watch, but it's like I won't make time to watch it. But with content like doing the podcast for, I'm like, okay, boom, that's easy to watch. I have to sit down and watch it. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like I watch so many fucking movies to where, especially franchises, long franchises, I'm like, I mean, that's why I did Freddy vs. Jason back in October. Like I wanted to watch them, but I might as well make content out of it. Then I can watch them and I'm not cutting up. I'm not wasting too much time. Yeah. So
I've seen a handful of Star Wars movies.
Star Wars,
it's been so definitely rewatch them all.
Yeah, Star Wars I've seen, as far as if you're going in chronological order, the last three. As far as the number one,
the older one,
and then
Return of the
Jedi, and then the first. I've seen the last three, the first one, and then Star Trek. I know it was some of the newer ones. I don't know which ones because my wife enjoys those movies.
I'm going to, just so everybody knows, and if you are a Star Trek fan or a Star Wars fan, we are going chronological order, but we're except for the Kelvin timeline my Trekkies know, and that is the J.J. Abrams universe. Those 3 movies, so those will be tacked on at the end. So, and the reason being is because they would take place after the last movie, Nemesis, because of Spock. So, like, we're gonna go by the regular timeline. So that's why we're doing it. And of course, that will coincide with, we are also including Solo, and we are including Rogue One. So you're going to want to make sure to watch those in between the Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope.
Which, again, this will all be scheduled just how it is for the regular episodes. It'll all be scheduled out and everything. This time, I'll make sure to have them out on time, early, and all that shit, so everybody knows what's going on. Not just us behind the scenes, with you guys that want to follow along with us. And I'm really hoping that we can get a lot of fun conversation out of this, because I know there's a lot of diehard fans for both franchises, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I'm not going to be disrespectful, but I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion. And I already know that the few that I've seen, I did enjoy. I'll give you that. But it's been years, and I'm excited.
If I could plug real quick, if that's cool.
Hell yeah.
As we take off, I just want to say thanks for having me, and appreciate you doing this. And guys, go check us out over on the Scene Snobs. We have a lot of fun stuff. This past week, we did the Scene Snobs podcast. We had a fun episode with making our lists for that, and doing some reviews on some Leave of the World Behind. And what was the other one we did, Paul?
It was the one I didn't watch, and now
Dream Scenario was phenomenal. Yep. So and then of course, Mick at Night, we just introduced the Absurdity Wheel. There's a new Does It Suck for New Year's Eve. Paul has a new Space Camp interview out. Very cool. Go check it out. A lot of fun stuff happening. But yeah, we got the Godzilla thing happening too. So thank you so much, Sturdy.
Yes, and aren't you guys are doing a lot of Star Wars and stuff too coming up, right?
Or well, we have the Warp Factor Fiction Star Trek rewatch podcast. So we are rewatching everything in true chronological order. We started from Enterprise. We are currently going to be picking. We took 2 months off, but we still had episodes where we did unboxings and gift guides and stuff. And then we are picking up with the original series. So there's about 17 episodes out now, leading up to the original series. We're going to pick back up all throughout the year. So, yeah, we're going strong. It's a lot of fun, and we have a lot of interviews coming up.
Nice. Like I'm super excited, guys. Like I said, there's a bunch of awesome things that are going to be coming up in 2024 on Horror Research 30, on Popcorn and Pints, on the Scene Snobs. A lot of stuff that we've been working at, especially at the end of this freaking year. Like, just literally just damn near, oh man, working ourselves to the ground, just getting this shit together, getting ideas together. But I'm glad we did. I'll speak for myself. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this, like planning out a whole year ahead. And now it's just like so much easier. And now it's making me make other plans that I can actually make fit and do things, because everything else is already like scheduled out and set. It's just a matter of just plugging things in. So it's going to be a fun ride, guys. It's going to be a fun ride. And you better not forget about Late Nights with Search 30, because that is kicking off next Friday, midnight. And I can't wait for that. I'm bringing the Weird Crew with me. You guys already know that. If you come on that show, you're just automatically part of the Sturdy and the Strange, the Sturdy Strange crew. That's what you are.
I think we're going to have a Mick at Night next week too. And I would love for everybody to come if we could, because we have a really great topic. Do you want to let them know the topic?
Me?
Yeah, remember we were talking about last night.
Oh, your favorite? What? No. Sorry, scratch that.
You want me to look it up?
One genre movie, one genre of film for the rest of your life. One genre only. And you can get unlimited of it. Let's just say you can get unlimited. You can get any movie, but one genre. What would that genre be? Tune in to Mick at Night.
TV shows
because I don't want anybody to answer right now. And the reason I'm saying this is I really want you guys to really think about this and let us know or come on the show if you can next Friday, 8:00 Eastern time at Mick at Night, and let us know, because that is a dope question. And you could think of your favorite genre, but then you have to really think, do you really want to watch that for the rest of your life? Getting zero breaks from it as far as when you want to watch movies.
Yeah, I think the funny part of
I'll even say just for argument's sake, so people are like, okay, well, what if I want to watch what if I want to watch a show? No, it's movies and show. Anything you watch on television, Besides like sports, no, fuck that. Movies and show. That's all you can watch.
So just the genre. We'll just say the genre. So what fits?
Yeah, that genre.
Because I think that can expand on. All right. Well, what shows count now? Because like hardcore, if you like dramas, you got to live with drama movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that might be cool. So we're gonna plan that out. Make sure you guys join Mick at night. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Actually, this week we got a really cool interview with a friend of mine. She's from the film industry. She's in DGA. She works a lot on big movies, so she's gonna be filling us in on a lot of stuff. It's gonna be really fun.
Awesome. Yeah, nice. I'm telling you guys, 2024, we have a lot of stuff coming out, and I can't wait. I always want to create more, and I always want to do more, and I'm just like, I don't have the time. I gotta stop. I gotta slow down. Focus on what I got going on, because I got a lot going on, and I'm ready for it.
This ball's gonna drop, and this.
Listen, the ball ain't gonna drop for another 2 hours, and
the towels are gonna drop if I don't get upstairs in like 10 seconds.
This guy, doodle on himself. But seriously, people, enjoy the rest of this year. Enjoy every moment. And then when you leave this year, leave all the negativity behind. Like, leave every single piece of negativity, thoughts, whatever. And that even means people. Like, if there's people you don't talk to, don't fuck with, leave that behind. As far as leaving them behind, leaving conversations about them. Don't even bring them up in 2024. For what?
No, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I want to disagree with you, Paul. Even though you may not like them, you may not throwing up fingers at anyone. Be peaceful. Bring on the good karma, my friends.
That is going to be peaceful.
I may not want to be around this person or like this person. Go be well.
You're in the cage.
You know, gotta have that karma, man, because then you're gonna be walking like me one day, like a fucking hippopotamus. I don't want that shit. Trust me.
Well, what I mean by that is just leave all that negative shit in the past. If there's
not
someone
I was talking to him.
Oh, got it. Two different things. But leave all that negative shit in the past. Bring all the positivity with you, and do something cool. Do something cool. Do something nice for somebody. Listen to a cool song on the way into 2024. Think about that.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm a simple
kind of man.
Don't be negative to his bright ideas.
You know, if you're a crackhead, now's the time to put the pipe down. You go into 2024, you're not a crackhead anymore, and leave it that way.
What song are we going in on? That's a good question. What do you guys start?
I'm a Barbie girl.
Honestly, I don't know. It depends on what I'm doing at the time. And then I'll just
take the good, you take the bad. Something. Facts of life. The facts of life. When the girls are 22 playing 15, the facts of life don't really pertain to them. What? Oh, sorry.
But listen, I'm going to let everybody off one by one because this was fun. If you guys want to go to the green.
I have to take a shit, so let me off first.
But appreciate every single one of you guys on here. Mick, if you have anything to say before you go.
Said it. I love you all. Happy New Year. I fucking love you guys. I know. I'll talk to you later. Happy New Year.
Have a good one, man.
Later.
Paul?
Yep. Sorry.
You're good. You're good. You got to do it too?
I don't. So I'm going to stay and chill. But thank you guys for watching us tonight. Continue to watch Sir Sturdy and all of our other shows. And I'm going to flick people off because I don't really hate anybody. So fuck hating anybody. That's really why I don't hate anyone.
There you
honestly.
Go. There
just
you
real
go.
Talk. Right. Except my old self. So I hope I'm a lot better than my current self by next year at this time. So
so then leave your old self behind, the badness of it, or whatever you think is bad.
But that's it.
Leave it in 2023.
And I hope our shit list of bad horror movies we had to watch in 2024 is a little easier on us than this past year. So,
I hope it's way worse. I hope.
Oh
my god. I want to see some crazy bad shit next year. I do want to. No, let me rephrase. Let me say this too, though. I want to see some amazing films. I want to see some really, really good movies. But I want to see some movies where I'm just
like, what the fuck? I want higher, better movies. Where they go like
here's what I'll say.
99% good. 1%.
No. I got a better way of saying that'll cover both.
There you go.
I want movies that will just for fun for conversation, that are good for conversation. Right. Those ones that stick, like Blood Lake, as much as we hate it, it brings that conversation back and it sticks. Seriously, all jokes aside. So that's from the bad. And then from the good, I mean, we could use a fun one like Cocaine Bear.
Right.
Or for me and you, James, like fucking The Sadness from the beginning of this year. We're still talking about that fucking movie. From the beginning of 2023.
Right.
So that you get the good, the bad, then you get like the fun shit. So I want those movies. I want good or bad or indifferent. I want the ones that are gonna like stick around and have that conversation, or the ones that are just like, yo, go check that shit out. Like again, Hunt Her, Kill Her, go check that shit out. I was dead serious about that. Rebirth, go check that shit out. I was dead serious about that. Inside, them shits are just fucking wild. And of course, When Evil Lurks, my number 1 on streaming, and my number 2 on overall, and my number 1 overall, The Sadness, which would have been The Sadness. If I would have did a list last year like this, The Sadness would have been my number 1 last year for 2022 and overall, of course. But seeing as how the first time I seen it was this year, it's this year, and that shit was just like, oh my god, it was just so fucking wow. If you have not seen that, make that be your first movie of 2024. Don't even start it now. Wait, let that be your first movie of 2024.
It's like one of the best or my favorite.
Oh, it's mine, hands down. Hands down, it's mine. Like mine was I forgot what mine was. This shit was so fucking cool. Fuck that. This is just like wow. Like this one like whatever my number 1 was, which I'll probably have to make a new list and go through all that shit again one day. But anyway, my number 1. Well, this one now like is eons above that. I just enjoyed this one so much. It was so wild, crazy, sick, dirty, violent, but it was a zombie flick, and I wanted just the tone of the film was like a fucked up. But it was one of those things where it was like, if this shit started happening, I'm not gonna do so well. I'm not even gonna front. I'm not gonna play the fake tough guy bullshit. I'm not gonna do so well. You might see me in a closet crying. Shit, like come get me. I don't know what the fuck to do. But yeah. So on that note, guys, hang on. I gotta do this. I had a great time this year. I really did overall in life, of course, and with Horror Research 30 and everything else. And I can't wait to make some more memories in 2024 and have a lot more fun in 2024. And I hope to meet a lot more of you. I hope more are around. I hope more tune into Horror Research 30. And of course, Popcorn and Pints and the Scene Times, all that. And just I want to see a lot more fucking horror movies, man. I really do. Like, I need to see a ton more horror films. Some really, really, really good horror films. Some really fucking good horror films is what I'm really looking forward to. Like, these two, like The Sadness and like When Evil Lurks. And I just watched that the other night, and it made number 2 on my overall list. And if it wasn't for The Sadness, I would have easily made number 1. There was no debate, though. Like, I thought there was going to be a debate, but there was no debate for me. But, yeah. So, people, what I'm going to end you guys with is, besides Happy New Year, Nicolas Cage sucks, enjoy horror. Just enjoy a lot of horror. And seriously, like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. Hit that notification button so when my silly ass comes on, you guys can hear me, see me, and all that good shit. I know I got to drop some audios. I'll work on all that shit tomorrow. I may game later. I'm not sure yet. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm about to just chill. I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace.